Hello and welcome to Monarch Company's YouTube channel. My name is Charlie Nichols and I am the owner and founder of Monarch Company. Last week, or maybe the week before, I rolled out Frugal Fridays and what Frugal Fridays were going to be about. So if you haven't checked that video out, then check it out. It's called Introducing Frugal Fridays. This is the first week of Frugal Friday, beginning on November 15th, which is this coming Friday. What I'll do is every week I'll let you guys know a couple days ahead of time what the next Frugal Friday is going to be so that you can kind of prepare for it, make sure if it's something that you want, that you make sure you get there early and book it, because there's going to be a really limited number of these readings, probably between 1 and 3, maybe sometimes 5 readings that are at this discounted price. This week's Frugal Friday reading is the detailed past, present, future spread. And this is a 5-card spread, and what it's designed to do is if you have a specific situation and you want to have some insight as to how it's been impacted or how the situation has kind of been affected by the energy in your past and in your present and what's to come in the future. It's not fortune telling, so I want to make sure that that's put out there right now. I don't do fortune telling. But basically the first card is the distant past. So what that card is going to tell us is it's going to tell us in this situation what happened or what is the energy in the distant past, how it's contributing, there we go, to the current situation. The second card is the recent past, or the past card, and it's the card that's going to be a little bit more recent than the distant, and what's the energy there, or what happened in that time frame, or what is the feeling there that is contributing or impacting the current situation. Then there's the present card, which is all about the divine now, what's going on now, the energy of the situation now. And then it kind of shifts gears, because then we go into the future. So the first is the future card, or the recent or the near future card. And this is going to be the situation and the most favorable outcome in this situation if nothing changes. If the vibrational pattern and the vibrational frequency of your current situation and the actions you're taking in your current situation, if those do not change, if you just basically stay on the same course, the most favorable and most predictable outcome based on that energy. Then it is the distant future card, and that's the same thing. If nothing changes, this is the most favorable outcome. It doesn't mean it's the only outcome. It doesn't mean it's the set in stone outcome. It means that it's the most favorable based on current situation and current vibration of the situation. So if you have a situation, this reading is going to be good for you. If you have a situation that requires maybe looking at some of your past stuff. I've had people book this reading if they have a question about their current relationship and they want to figure out, like, what are some things that impacted them in the past that caused them to take on a certain mindset or a certain, I guess, defensive mechanism in their relationships at present. So maybe they have like a bad relationship with a parent or something, and that might now impact their current relationship and how they interact with people presently. That might be an example. Another example might be if you are currently going through a lot of anxiety or something and you want to figure out, where that's coming from and how to overcome it. We can look into the past and the energy of the past and maybe where that anxiety started and where it is rooted. So this is a really good spread for that, where we want to figure out not only what's going on now and what could be, if nothing changes, going on in the future, but also where all this stuff came from as far as our past goes and in relation to our past. Because as a reader and just as a spiritual person, I believe that all time is now and everything is part of this divine moment, this divine now. So that is going to be this week's Frugal Friday. Now this is for the video only option, so that's really good for a lot of international people or people who work weird hours. It's going to be good because we don't have to coordinate schedules. We can just basically, I can give you the soonest available time that I have for that time slot. It's a 60-minute reading, I believe. Let me just make sure. Yep, it's a 60-minute reading, 5 cards. And so because it's a video reading, we don't have to say, okay, are you available now because this is my soonest available? Does that work for you? No, 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 yes, yes, yes. What we'll do is we'll just schedule it for the soonest available. I do it. Then this is how it works. So I'll schedule it, and then I'll do that reading at that time on that day that it's scheduled for. And then within 3 business days of that, 3 business days, and I'll get to that in a minute, then you'll receive the link to the unlisted YouTube video where you can watch your reading. Business days is important because if I have your reading scheduled for a Thursday, you would think 3 days is going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But Sunday is not a business day, and neither is Saturday. So it's actually going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. is the third business day. A business day is basically in the United States Monday through Friday, minus holidays. So if there's a holiday, I know that Thanksgiving's coming up soon, Black Friday's coming up soon. Basically, you know if it's a business day, if American banks are open on that day, it's a business day. If an American bank is closed that day, like Labor Day is not a business day, that's Labor Day. Memorial Day, Christmas, New Year's, those types of things. Those would not be factored into regular business day, even if they fall Monday through Friday. So usually I let people know, listen, it's going to be to you by 3 business days, which is whatever day, because a lot of people don't know what business days are, I guess. So you'll get the reading within 3 business days of the time that I actually do the reading, and that's that. So the normal price, the normal investment, because of the time that it takes for me to do a video reading, the actual time it takes to open sacred space, the time it takes to actually film the reading as though you and I were meeting, and then the time that it takes for me to upload that file to my computer, edit it down and make it so that it's not super huge, render it, upload it to YouTube, all that time it takes. The regular investment is $60 for that, or I'm sorry, $48 for a video reading. It's $60 for a live reading. $48 for a video only reading. And the price for Frugal Friday is that it's going to be $24. So there'll be 3 listings, well it'll be 1 listing but with 3 items available in the inventory for a Frugal Friday reading of the detailed past, present, future spread by video only, the video download only option. So if that's something that sounds appealing to you and something that you would like to look into or you'd like to commit to, make sure that you do so as soon as possible. I also want to let you know it's in my policies on my Etsy shop, but I want to make it clear here as well. Readings are non-refundable, so make sure that you only book it if you are willing to commit. In the event that you cannot commit to it, we can always reschedule for a later time, but they're non-refundable as far as transferring funds back. So make sure that financially and funds-wise, make sure that you're ready to commit to it because the readings are non-refundable, and that's been since the inception of Monarchspirit Etsy shop. So I'm so excited about this week's Frugal Friday. Stay tuned for next week because there'll be a new listing for Frugal Friday next week, and I'll talk to you guys all soon. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for visiting my page, my Facebook page, my YouTube channel, Etsy, Monarchspirit Etsy, and I'm looking forward to working with as many of you as possible because this is definitely a passion and I would say a calling for me. So anyway, I'll talk to you all soon. Much love. Bye-bye.